Ohio, everyone!
Assuming it's morning when this video goes live. Just saying.
Your logic isn't welcome here.
Or any logic, apparently.
Whatever. So, you survived E3. How do you feel?
Pretty good, actually. Totally pumped for a lot of those games.
Yeah, it was fun! But it got me thinking. We kinda treated the episode a little more like a long conversation. I kinda liked how we did that.
You're right. Felt way more natural that way.
We should totally do that more often. Well, no time like the present. After all, there's plenty to talk about this week.
True that. Hope you guys are ready to tune in.
I'm Rila.
I'm Riley.
And
you're watching Bulletoon Weekly. So, one of the more interesting stories for me came from the MCU.
Go figure.
Just humor me for a sec, okay? Anyway, John-Kamen, who plays the villain Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp, actually went on record saying she wants a Thunderbolts movie.
Yeah, okay. Riley, I have no idea what that is.
It's a superhero team created by Kurt Busiek. After this comics event called Onslaught, the world thought the Avengers were dead, so these guys stepped in to replace them. But in a major twist, they turned out to be the Masters of Evil in disguise! Now, for the love of... The Masters of Evil are a team of the Avengers' arch enemies. Anyway, and that was just the initial storyline. One of the team's core themes has always been redemption. Villains looking to make amends for past deeds by doing heroic things. Not everyone on the team had that goal in mind, but a bunch of them came around. And the story says a lot about the nature of heroism itself. Actually, more than even a lot of straightforward superhero stories do, and this is all going completely over your head, isn't it?
Sorry, it's just so much to keep track of.
Okay, then here's the point. Marvel's apparently building towards over half of the heroes in the MCU being female after Phase 4. Makes sense considering most of the contracts are about to be up. And this also means that if John-Kamen's throwing her hat in the ring for it, she probably actually survives the movie. I mean, how many Marvel villains have survived so far? 3 or 4? Not a lot. So it'd be a cool step in that direction. Speaking of Marvel movies where villains survived, Spider-Man Homecoming had the title of its sequel leaked by Tom Holland.
The boy just can't help himself, can he?
Doesn't look like it. It's going to be called Spider-Man Far From Home. Though, honestly, all I really want is a movie titled Spectacular Spider-Man.
I'm surprised they're actually keeping up with the subtitle thing.
Well, it's not like they can just use numbers. The Raimi trilogy kinda took that one away from him. Anyway, apparently the movie's gonna take place during summer break, so he's still gonna be in high school. It's also filming in London from the sound of things.
Oh, that reminds me.
What?
I heard something pretty interesting about the movie while you were spending all your time working on stuff around E3.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, apparently, Jake Gyllenhaal was in talks to play that villain you kept ranting about wanting to see in the Spider-Man movie. Mysterio, I think?
Wait, what?
Ooh, Riley has a happy. So tell me, is that because of the character or the actor?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, I won't complain if he gets the part. Jake Gyllenhaal is an Oscar-winning actor after all. Although, it sure doesn't hurt that he is very attractive.
I didn't quite catch that, sis.
Plus, is there any greater irony than getting an Academy Award-winning actor to play a failed one? Come on, man, that's perfect!
Sure.
Anyway, it's awesome we'll get to see Mysterio even if the part doesn't go to him. I've always said a movie with him as the villain would be awesome.
Could be fun, yeah. Actually, on the subject of things owned by Disney.
Seamless transition, that.
Shut up. Anyway, there was a story I didn't ever really talk about. It happened during our break, but I wanted to wait until things developed further to talk about it anyway. It looks like Disney's replaced John Lasseter as the head of Disney and Pixar Animation.
Oh, right. This story. Turns out even the head of Disney Animation and Pixar was a creep.
It'll never not hurt learning things like that. I can't imagine what the people who worked with him felt when they heard about it, let alone the people he victimized himself. But this isn't about the allegations. That's a subject we could honestly make a whole video about. The subject is who they got to fill his place after he stepped down.
The good news is that it looks like things are in pretty good hands. Pete Docter's been named as the new head of Pixar. For anyone wondering, he was a Pixar animator who worked on Up and Inside Out.
And Jennifer Lee was named as the new head of Disney Animation. Her main claim to fame was writing Frozen. I wish her luck. It's a lot to live up to.
Yeah, Doctor too. Here's hoping we'll get to see some awesome new animated movies under these guys.
Anyway, that's a pretty good place to wrap up the movie stuff.
Oh, we're doing this again?
Why not?
Hey, no complaints here. If my voice gets a rest, I'm good.
If you want to see us talk about TV news, we have a segment on that coming a little later.
And if you're new, we've got segments on comics, gaming, and anime after that.
I want to try ending each segment with a fun little question for you guys. Let's see. Aha! Are you guys as excited as Riley to see Mysterio played by...
If you liked what you saw, give that like button a zap. Share with your friends, subscribe, ring the bell, yada yada. This has been a Bulletoon Weekly. Okay, bye!